Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Roundtable. 欢迎回到 JERRY 英语圆桌。I am Jerry. 上周日，英国女王在温莎城堡发表讲话，这是她在位68年以来第5次发表电视特别演讲。前4次分别为2012年女王继位60年庆典、2002年女王母亲去世之后、1997年戴安娜王妃葬礼前夕、1991年第1次海湾战争期间。I guess she doesn't do this very often, so it must be important. Let's take a look at exactly what she said. Queen Elizabeth II addressed the UK and the Commonwealth in a pre-recorded televised broadcast on Sunday. The Queen spoke about the ongoing pandemic and thanked healthcare workers on the National Health Service front lines and other essential workers. She also expressed thanks to those who are practicing social distancing by staying home and asked for people to stay strong during an increasingly challenging time. I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it, she said. Earlier this month, the Queen's son and heir to the throne, Prince Charles, was diagnosed with a mild case of the virus. Let's get to know these important words and phrases first. Here's word number 1. Address. Address 是地址，而在这里是演说的意思，或者发表演说。A formal speech given by someone to a group of people, especially on an important occasion. 要讲一下这个单词的发音啊，在美音里，这个词的动词和名词重音是不一样的。比如做名词讲的时候呢，这个词念 address。Here is my address. 这是我的地址。在做动词讲的时候呢，这个词要念作Address. He addressed the Congress yesterday. 他昨天在国会发表了讲话。Now let's deal with the word Commonwealth. Commonwealth 就是联邦或者共和国 ，a group of countries that have the same political or economical interests. 在大多数的情况下 ，Commonwealth 就是指英联邦 ，the Commonwealth of Nations.It is generally known simply as the Commonwealth. It is a political association of 54 member states, mostly former territories of the British Empire. Commonwealth 是一个英语语言的名词啊，最初的含义呢是 common well-being， 即公众的福祉，后来演变为一种国家政治体制的代称。我们来看例句啊 ，A meeting of Commonwealth heads of state will be held next month.英联邦国家元首会议将于下月举行。一块来看这个短语 ，pre-recorded televised broadcast. Pre-recorded televised broadcast. Record 就是录制 ，recorded 呢就是录制好了的，前面加个 pre 就是事先录制好了的。Television 是电视。Televised 就是用电视播出的 ，broadcast 是广播，所以这个 pre-recorded televised broadcast 就是事先录制好的电视广播。和 pre-recorded 相对应的呢是 live， 就是现场直播。Now let's take a look at a sentence involving this word. It is not a live show. It is a pre-recorded televised broadcast. 这不是现场表演，而是预先录制好的电视广播。Next word.Pandemic 就是大范围流行的或者大流行病 a disease that affects almost everyone in a very large area. Let's look at an example of this word being used in a sentence. The WHO has denied the possibility of a pandemic. 世卫组织否认了大流行病的可能性。Now let's look at the word essential.Essential 就是最基本的或者完全必要的 most basic and necessary. Let's look at a sentence involving this word now. Essential services will remain open during the holiday. 假期期间，基本服务将继续开放。Now let's look at the phrase social distancing. Social distancing 就是社交隔离或者保持距离。Social distancing can also be called physical distancing, which means keeping space between yourself and other people outside of your home. 这是个最近在英语国家经常能听到的词组。Next word, reassure. Assure 呢，就是向什么人保证或者确保的意思，前面再加个 re， 就是再次保证，明显是使什么人放心或者宽心的意思。Say or do something to remove the doubts of fears of someone。一块来看例句 ：Banks are built to look solid to reassure their customers。银行往往建得看上去很坚固，好让顾客放心。来看下一个单词 ，resolute。Resolute 就是极其坚定或者有决心的 ，admirably purposeful, determined and unwavering。一块来看例句 ：Her resolute refusal came as a surprise。她的坚决拒绝令人感到意外。来看下一个短语 ，heir to the throne。Heir to the throne。Heir to the throne 就是王位的继承人 ，heir 是继承人。A person legally entitled to the property or rank of another on that person's death。要注意啊，这个拼写为 H-E-I-R 的单词可不念 hair， 而是 air， 和空气 air 的发音是一模一样的。这个 throne 是宝座或者王位的意思。就算没看过，您肯定也听说过《权力的游戏》这部剧，对不对 ？Game of Thrones。这好像翻译成王位的游戏更对劲，是不是？一块来看例句 ：Queen Elizabeth II came to the throne in 1952。伊丽莎白女王1952年继位。我们来看今天的最后一个单词 ：diagnose。Diagnose 就是诊断。Identify the nature of an illness or other problems by examination of the symptoms。来看例句 ：He was diagnosed with cancer。他被诊断出患有癌症。Let's put the words and phrases that we have just dealt with back into the original message. You should be able to understand this a lot better now. Queen Elizabeth II addressed the UK and the Commonwealth in a pre-recorded televised broadcast on Sunday. The Queen spoke about the ongoing pandemic and thanked healthcare workers on the National Health Service front lines and other essential workers. She also expressed thanks to those who were practicing social distancing by staying home and asked for people to stay strong during an increasingly challenging time. 英国女王伊丽莎白二世周日在预先录制的电视广播中向英国和英联邦发表讲话。女王谈到了当前的大流行病，并感谢国家卫生服务前线的医护人员和其他基本保障业工作者。她还对那些通过待在家里实施社交距离的人表示感谢，并要求人们在一个日益具有挑战性的时期保持坚强。I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it, she said. Earlier this month, the Queen's son and heir to the throne, Prince Charles, was diagnosed with a mild case of the virus. 他说：“我向你们保证，如果我们保持团结和决心，我们就会克服它。本月早些时候，女王的儿子王位继承人查尔斯王子被诊断出感染了轻微的病毒。” Now let's listen to this message again. Original speed. Queen Elizabeth II addressed the UK and the Commonwealth in a pre-recorded televised broadcast on Sunday. The Queen spoke about the ongoing pandemic and thanked healthcare workers on the National Health Service front lines and other essential workers. She also expressed thanks to those who are practicing social distancing by staying home and asked for people to stay strong during an increasingly challenging time. I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it, she said. Earlier this month, the Queen's son and heir to the throne, Prince Charles, was diagnosed with a mild case of the virus. 英国皇室一直是英国国家荣誉的基石。每到民族国家的根本遭受到外界的威胁时，皇室总是会有人站出来，站在国家的角度，站在人民的角度，给众人以激励和信心。理论上来讲，英女王也是加拿大和一众英联邦国家的元首，大领导出来讲个话不容易。同时，这也说明了目前问题的严重性。I really hope that we can get over this soon. 在节目的最后， 还是要祝大伙儿身体贼好，百毒不侵。今天的Jerry英语圆桌就到这里。Thank you for the privilege of your time, and please be safe.